As you all can see, I am in much need of a hair refresh. So I came across a brand new mask and they actually have it in a limited edition scent right now. So introducing the Briogeo. And ironically, they tell you how to pronounce it on their website. So I hope I'm doing it right. But yeah, Briogeo. And it is their Don't Despair Repair deep conditioning mask in vanilla birthday cakes. So they already have this formula and this mask available, but they're doing this like limited edition scent right now. A lot of you may know I have health problems, so I'm not normally one to reach for over scented stuff. Not that I don't like it. I just have to pick and choose sometimes. But honestly, this kept popping up on my feed nonstop. It has great reviews. And then after looking into the brand itself, I was even more excited. And coincidentally, I was able to get like a little free sample thing in my order. And I picked out their oil, which I was super excited about. I couldn't believe my luck with that, honestly, like being able to try the oil with the mask. So we get to try 2 of their products today. And this is obviously a very small one because like I said, it's a sample. But here's what it normally looks like. And this is their Style and Treat Yuzu Plum Oil 4-in-1 weightless hair oil, and it's a heat protectant. So super excited about that. We'll get into that at the end. As for the conditioning component of my week and for my hair care, this is what we'll be using. I'm really excited about this mask. So we'll go ahead and get into that in a minute as well. Let me take off my awesome Chroma Daddy hat. Let me take off my awesome Chroma Daddy hat. Can't talk. That's hiding my absolute mess of hair. Mufasa. So I recently had a major surgery, so this will be the first time that I'm getting to like wash my hair. We went ahead and tried the K18 AIRWASH in my kind of update video, so I'll link that below if anybody missed that or wants to check it out. Also, the video right before this, I dyed some extensions to match my hair, and they are insanely long, and I think it turned out pretty cool. So I'll also have that link below in case you missed that. When I uploaded it the first time, the second half of it had no volume, so I had to delete it and go re-upload it. So any of you that commented letting me know, thank you so much, because obviously those comments are gone in the wind now. But I appreciate you all letting me know. So just in case that video didn't get pushed out too much or anything, and you missed it and you wanted to see this like completed hair transformation, part 2 or whatever you want to call it, that'll be linked below. I'm just like, you can tell I need this so badly. I just need a reset. Yeah, so here is my hair. I honestly think it was really good for my hair to go this long without washing. I can tell that it really helped a lot. But when we just bleached my roots not too long ago, I was actually out of my K18 treatment. So because I've piled on quite a few products, before we apply the mask and everything, I'm going to go ahead with my K18 Detox shampoo. I just really want to get a good deep clean on my scalp. And then I'm going to go ahead in and just use my K18 mask before I go in with this mask. I have lots of videos on these 2 things, so I'll link a few below if you do want to check them out. But today's main focus is literally going to be on this brand. I'm really excited to share with you guys what I've learned about them so far. And I don't think we'll be disappointed. You never know, everyone's hair is different, but I don't think we will be. So please comment below. Have you tried this brand? Do you have any other products from their line? Products you guys might want me to try, just let me know. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. I am going to use like warmer water because we're in November now and I'm really wanting to change up my hair. I had it like this for most of October. So I'm curious to see how it'll be faded after this like deep clean wash and like using warm water and everything. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, go get these 2 things done, my detox and my K18 mask. And we'll go ahead, I'll come back over here, we'll apply the mask, and I'll tell you more about it. And then we'll finish up with the oil. I haven't even opened it yet to smell it, and you guys know that's like my first thing I do is smell my products. It's like the candle section. It's like we can't even help ourselves, you know what I mean? You just want to smell it. So, but I've held strong, waited for you guys. In case any of you are wondering, with the K18 mask, it is not a rinse out mask. And usually when I do it without rinsing after the 4 minutes is up, I will put like a conditioner or a mask over that just to make sure I'm putting that moisture back in my hair and stuff. So like I said before, that's something that I normally do. As long as you wait the 4 minutes, you're fine. it's done its magic. So I will see you back here in just a second after I've gone through all those motions, and then we'll get the mask in. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. And yeah, I'm really excited for this reset. Okay, so we have the K18 sitting in my hair for its 4 minutes. Got it. Thank goodness I got it. Oh my gosh. That's gonna drive me nuts. So after the 4 minutes, then I can go ahead and just put this mask right over my hair. So one thing about this is I noticed that we can do it 2 different ways. One, basically you would leave on 30 minutes with heat under like a plastic bag. And the other one is just normal 10 minutes. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go kind of in between in a way. It's actually still pretty warm where I live. So I'm thinking I'll just put a plastic bag, leave it on 30 minutes, and honestly, hopefully it just conducts enough heat on its own. Or who knows, maybe I'll throw a little bit of heat on there with my blow dryer. We'll see where the wind takes us. I feel like I've said that recently. I guess that's my motto for the new month. See where the wind takes us. Okay, so check it out. Isn't it beautiful? I want to open it and give it a smell before I go any further. Look at, I love when they have these nice sealed caps. Ooh la la. I can already tell my hair is going to love this. Moment of truth. Oh, it smells just like birthday cake. And you know what? My mom, rest in peace, used to make me vanilla, or she used to make me yellow cake with chocolate frosting. That was like her thing. Oh, I'm so happy. Actually, my birthday is in about a month, and that's when she passed away. Yeah, so far, smell 10 out of 10. It's not like super overpowering where it's going to make you sick. Granted, I haven't washed with it yet. And just look at that consistency. It's like thick, but not like overwhelming. I can tell it's going to go through the hair well. It feels great. It says it's supposed to strengthen hair up to 2 times after, I think, 3 uses. So I'm going to read off what they have because I always love going on their websites and doing a little research. So it says this limited edition, deliciously sweet birthday edition of our universally loved 6-time Allure Hall of Fame award-winning deep conditioning mask features the same iconic repair benefits, now with notes of vanilla, cocoa, jasmine, and musk. Hair feels soft, strong, and silky without being weighed down. Enjoy as a weekly treatment or as a conditioner to nourish as needed. 97% naturally derived, vegan and leaping bunny certified, cruelty-free. And speaking of that, they actually pride themselves on their formulas being different from other natural hair care products. It says we make it part of our mission to not only formulate products that are non-toxic and naturally based, but that also produce the high performance results you want and deserve. So check this out. It says that all Briogeo, I wonder if I already messed that up. All their products contain a Nova complex of natural oils, vitamins, and antioxidants that create the foundation for healthier, beautiful hair with every use. They call it their 6 free ingredient criteria. That takes the guesswork out of having to read ingredient labels, as our products are never formulated with sulfates, parabens. I always mess this one up. Phthalates. I always say phthalates and I know it's not. Silicone, synthetic dyes, or DEA. So I just think that that's really cool. So if you're into kind of more natural products and things free of all that, then I would definitely go check out their website, see what else they have to offer. And if you're like an Amazon Prime type person, I noticed on their website that kept popping up as well. So if that's somewhere you normally buy from or whatever, I do always link my products and the website info down below. So just make sure to go check that out in the description. They actually incorporate the fact like that it's all natural into their name. Like on their website, it says like, what does Briogeo mean? The word brio is an Italian word that means full of life, vivid, and unique. I guess that speaks to their vibrant packaging that was inspired by their hometown, New York City. And geo is a Latin word that means of earth or nature. Just kind of cool little facts about the company. And like I said, they're based in New York and their headquarters are still there today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. So this is a deep conditioning mask and it's also like repair. I have to kind of look into more of why. So it's good for dry and damaged hair of any type and texture. And here's some of their before and afters from their website. Their clinical claims are it's supposed to reduce breakage in 10 minutes, strengthens hair up to 2 times after 3 uses, which I was saying before, and it's 97% naturally derived, vegan, leaping bunny certified, cruelty-free. I know it's 8 ounces, and like I said, this seems like it would be really thick, but it's gliding through my hair. Like I thought I was going to have to do smaller sections, but this huge piece that I just had in my hand, it went right through all of that. And it doesn't look like my hair faded very much. Might have to get my color fading shampoo. Speed up the process. Like I said, they have two different ways you can use this. One is to just go ahead and put it in for 10 minutes. Or the other one was for more like severe damage. We're going to want to put it in for 30 minutes and use heat. So yeah, I'd say that this would have some longevity. But you know, sometimes if you have really long hair, kind of depends, I suppose, how much you need to use, what kind of hair you have. But I really think this is going to work. I really think this could be the one, you know? I hope so. I'm really excited to see what that oil smells like too. It's supposed to be, I think, yuzu and plum. What was it? Yuzu, plum, and jasmine or something like that. So I don't want to overkill it. I am putting a plastic bag. I think we did pretty good with this. I knew I was going to shed a little bit. Like, as much as I've been brushing my hair since I got out of the hospital, I was like, it's so thick. I knew I was going to have like some hair. See, I'm really glad that I did the black hair dye around my root area because you can't even tell that I have regrowth right there. No one has to know that it's technically time for me to bleach my roots already. I'm honestly not sure how long they'll have this up, but at least it's the same formula of an existing mask so that you'll still be able to get it with the benefits. They got some awards. They got some clinical trials, which I still think that those are quite impressive results. Oh, there it is. Pro tip for a deeper treatment, cover hair plastic cap after application. Sit under a hairdryer for 30 minutes. Interestingly enough, the ingredient list seems quite long, so I'll try to fit it in here. So if you look, every single thing on here with the star is coconut, vegetable, or plant derived. If you want to pause it and check it out. So that explains why the list is so long. I'm most excited about this oil as well. I was so pumped. Oh my gosh, look at how cute. Oh, it's so, look at how weird. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. Oh, this made my heart so happy. Oh my gosh. It's the little things that is so adorable. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Yee. I didn't wrap my hair properly because it's short and I forgot. But there is a way when you're going to like do heat a product or if you're like doing color remover, whatever you're doing. There's a way to like wrap your hair around your head, like so everything gets the heat distributed evenly to it. And obviously my hair is a little short, but yes, there is a way. So just something to think about, or maybe I'll do a video on it, or maybe the next time I do Ramona's hair, I'll show you guys in that video. Otherwise, look it up and make sure you do it to your own hair because it's great. I know the oil is supposed to, I think, be like more citrusy, so that's why I'm kind of excited about that. But I honestly hope they keep this through the holidays because, you know, who doesn't love vanilla this time of year? I'm a cinnamon pine cone girl. Like, that's the first thing I look for, and I just stick them all over the house. All right, see you guys in a minute. Okay, so this is our 4-in-1 weightless hair oil. It actually runs for about $28. And it is a silicone-free styling oil that protects, smooths, moisturizes, and adds subtle shine without weighing fine to medium strands down. So there's two ways that you can use this. You can use it as a heat protectant or as a finishing oil. Finishing oil, you just smooth over mid-lengths to ends. Add more as needed. Me, I'm going to do the heat protectant, so I'm going to rake through wet or dry, apply in sections, and you're going to do 1 to 2 drops on your hand. It's a very citrus floral smell. I really like it. You're going to want to make sure you rub this into your hands and warm it up. They're very clear about that. So yeah, start with those 1 to 2 drops and go ahead and just warm it up in your palms. Like I said, rake through, apply in those sections, and then make sure you allow it to absorb before you heat style your hair. This is all hair types and textures, all day frizz and humidity protection. And like I said, it's up to 450 degrees for the heat protection. It has the yuzu extract, which is an antioxidant to protect hair from the environment. The plum oil is the lightweight moisture for softer, shinier, healthy looking hair. You can see here I'm going in with a second round, warming it up for the top of my hair. It smells so good, 10 out of 10. And it also uses the lamellar complex, which provides the shine and more of that smoothness. But yeah, I just could not get over that smell. Like I said, it's very citrusy, floral, has a warm musk finish. They're not lying about the weightless. It literally just absorbs right into my hair, and I can already tell the difference as soon as I'm putting it in. It's bringing out my natural curl pattern, wave pattern, I should say. I mean, look at these before and after pictures that they got here. So here's some of their ingredients in this oil as well. But yeah, I'm already impressed. Just look at this. I know you can't feel it, but it's like literally disappeared off my hands and they feel very soft. I might actually have to buy this, especially because it's a heat protectant. Like, oh my gosh, my hair. Yes. My nose ring's been crooked this whole time. So out of the two ways, instead of heat styling, I'm just going to go ahead and just do like a little hair plop on the top of my head. Now that I can see, I got all like my natural waves really coming through. And remember, you can do this on wet or dry hair. And it is heat protected, so you can go ahead from here and do whatever styling you're going to do. But yeah, for me, I want to go ahead and just plop it, have it absorb as much moisture as possible. And then, you know, I'm just going to let it kind of dry naturally that way. So I will see you guys when it's dry with the results. But so far, so good. So we're about halfway dry, and so far so good. It's feeling soft. Can't wait to see how much softer it gets because I am just absolutely loving it so far. I'd say it's only about 50%, maybe 70% dry. I smell amazing. So here we are with the results on day 2. I usually like my day 2 hair better than my day 1 hair, but to be honest, this time all the way from rinse out until day 1 and now here, I have really enjoyed this hair mask. It definitely gave me good hydration. I don't know about you, but I can tell instantly just what a big difference it's made on the health of my hair. Overall, with all the products I used, I don't see too much color fading going on. Granted, I did kind of flip this over and I get more fading on the top just because of where I live with the sun and everything. Definitely lightens here faster. But just like overall, like look at how much movement I have. But I also still have some of that volume. The oil really was lightweight. I went ahead and just touched it up actually today, this morning. So I used it while my hair was wet and then I did it again over it dry. And this is all natural drying, by the way. I didn't do any styling. Yeah, so no crazy bed head. Everything's super movable. Like here's like the before and after. And I just think that it's just so obvious the difference. It really brought out all my natural waves, but also it just feels really nourished. It does feel so much better. So overall, out of both of these products, I really like them both. Don't forget this oil is also a heat protectant up to 450 degrees. And also, you know, using the mask over a period of time is going to really enhance the benefits of it. So as far as the oil, I feel like there's a chance I will be buying this in the future. I'm not 1000% sure, but that speaks volumes for me because if it's not something I really love, I'm not going to go back and buy more of it. You know, I'm going to move on, try and find something else. So this is something I might go back to. I really have enjoyed it. And I've tried quite a few different oils, I think, so far on here. Not like a crazy amount, but we've had options and I feel like this is at the top of the list. So I'm really excited to look back more into this brand. And as far as the mask, I will continue to keep using it. That's another thing for me. If I really wasn't feeling it, I won't see the point in using it. I'll see if it works better for someone else's hair or, you know, just things like that. Whatever I got to do. But with this one, I feel like I'm going to continue using it as my deep conditioning mask. I feel like it worked really well. The smell wasn't overpowering. And also, you know, it's limited edition. So if you are interested, I've been seeing a lot of it advertised on Instagram recently as well. And so there might be a lot of deals floating around just because we're in November now. For a lot of my stuff, I like to do payment plans. It just kind of depends on how you're feeling about it, but I'll link their website below as well as this through Amazon for this and the oil down below in case you want to check it out. Yeah, but honestly, just look at this. This is crazy. I feel like you can just see a huge difference in my hair. This whole process gave me an idea of our next hair color actually, which means that I really like this product. Because if my hair feels like gross or I'm just not digging how it looks, it's a lot harder for me to kind of get creative and visualize. But this just gave me faith in my hair again. It feels so nice. Yeah, I'm just really happy I got this. So comment below if you've ever used this brand or have you tried this mask. Like I said, it's a deep conditioning repair mask. And it's just also really nice how they pride themselves on what goes into their products and the ingredients. So yeah, for me, this was a win today for both products. Even this thick hair down here is just so like has so much movement. On a side note, my surgery tape finally fell off and you can see just how lucky I got. Let me zoom in. The scar is like so small. That I'm pretty lucky with that because I've seen other people's scars and they just go like all across and it's just super gnarly. And I wasn't really worried about scars or anything. I got scars all over. But I was just really, really surprised. It's like almost not even there. That's crazy. It's crazy to think they took something out of there. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope you're all hanging in there. And if this was your first time here, I hope that you subscribe. Keep hanging out. I also have my Instagram linked below and in my bio in case you want to stop by and say hey, send me pictures of your hair, whatever event. I do have some hair dye discount codes down below as well, and of course the products that we use today. So I finally feel refreshed and ready to get on with November. I have so many things to show you guys, lots of new things, new experiences, and of course just more time to hang out with all of you. Looking forward to seeing each and every one of you in the next video. And we'll also have a new light switch cover in the next video. So if you want to guess what it is, comment below. Otherwise, much love, everyone. Bye.
Have a beautiful day.